Hey everyone, hope you are having a fantastic Friday as we lead into a beautiful weekend. I spend a lot of time on my journey with my business, journaling, documenting, reading, listening to podcasts. I am constantly writing down in my journal on a very continuous daily basis thoughts and ideas that I go over and review and read and really stir in my mind, to literally help me become better at what I do, at my craft, at communicating with different people. And I've just made a note of a couple of different thoughts here. I just want to read them to you as we move into a week. And number one, a lot of these may make sense to you and they're obvious, but number one, everything worthwhile is uphill. Everything worthwhile is uphill. Now, that obviously may not make sense to a lot of you, perhaps, that are not maybe self-employed or actively looking to create something yourself and through an organization like myself. But life's a journey. And if you want something, you're going to go through the ups and downs to get it. And so when I read that, as obvious as it was, everything worthwhile is going to be uphill. There'll be a lot of downhills as well. But to get to what you want, that prize, there's going to be, it's going to be an uphill battle. And I'm seeing that and in this business, but I look at it in terms of raising a family, in terms of raising my children, in terms of staying fit with my fitness and exercise, and so many other parts of my life that it's uphill battle. It's going to be an ongoing battle. Just when you think you've accomplished something else, hits you and you've got to continue to move forward. So that's number one. Number two, it is impossible to have success in your life without discipline. And along my journey, I'm seeing that. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. But the discipline that I work on every day in all facets of my life are allowing me to create that success. And I'm just becoming very clear as I reach a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and by their actions, I can see that the discipline is not there with what they're looking to achieve. The next one is nothing you can do for an undisciplined person. Wow, that really struck me, especially in my business when I'm looking to work with people and they want to move things forward. And there are disciplines to our business, in particular in network marketing, that, if you don't want to begin to work on them, you're not going to see the success that you want to. From waking up and listening to our generals calls, to committing to yourself to be accountable, to make those new calls, whatever number that is to you, whatever that looks to your business, to have the discipline to do that. And I'm seeing that sometimes I'm trying to connect with people and there's just nothing I can do for those that are undisciplined. I'm talking particular in our business. Then you can talk about relationships, you can talk about fitness, you can talk about many other things. But again, nothing you can do for an undisciplined person. Self-discipline makes you your habit, your servant instead of your master. I love that one. Self-discipline in your life makes your habits your servant instead of your master. I think that's self-explanatory. Emotions with right thinking will always trump emotions. We're all emotional. Every day is emotional for me and for you. But if you've got the right thinking behind that emotion, that will trump the emotion. And I thought that was very powerful as well, because we got to be thinking right thoughts. The emotions will always be there, but with the right thinking to ground you, that will trump the emotions. Self-discipline is mostly developed through one's own strength and passion. I see that. Lack of self-discipline is a lack of knowing what you want. Lack of self-discipline is a lack of knowing what you want, where you want to go to. And as a result, you don't have the discipline, you don't put the pieces together to start creating the discipline. right? Self-discipline makes consistency possible, and consistency compounds. And I'm seeing that in my business with those that are being more consistent in their craft. I'm seeing that in the gym with myself, that I bring consistency every single week with playing basketball, going for my runs, hitting the gym. Self-discipline makes consistency possible. And consistency will then start to compound to a point where it becomes second nature, and going to the gym, making calls, going to sleep on time so that you can wake up and get your day started in the right direction. I think that's just really powerful statement. And the final one is, what is posture? From Ray Higdon. I love this. What is posture? The belief in what you have, regardless of external acceptance or approval. So that is what posture is, the belief in what you have, regardless of external acceptance or approval. So in my business, like I did today, I got a bunch of people that I reached out to. Not one of them today had a clear understanding or interest or wanted to know any more about what I was looking to share or set up an appointment with. That did not change my posture at all, because I don't care what anyone else thinks about what I'm reaching out to them about, because my belief in what I know to be true with our company, Nu Skin, and what it can create for people that bring discipline into their lives, control their emotions with the right thinking, and having that self-discipline in all the facets of my business, my posture continues to grow, whether or not people see it or not, whether I reach out to people or not, whether I meet with someone who doesn't see it or not. It's all about timing in their life. I will simply move on to the next person. So I'll leave you with this. What is posture? What is posture? The belief in what you have and what you have, regardless of external acceptance or approval. So I hope you liked the Friday Thoughts. I'm off to pick up my wife. We're out for dinner. Enjoy your week and be safe out there. Feel free to like, share your comments on what I just shared with you in terms of my Friday Thoughts. And like I said, have yourself a wonderful weekend ahead. Bye-bye.